Hello Divine Feminines, welcome to my channel. My name is Trinity. I'm very glad to have you here with me today. So before we start, give me a thumbs up would be a good one. You could wait till the end if you want, but just while you're at it, just press the thumbs up. It helps the old algorithms. So yeah, welcome to my channel, and today is Tuesday. And we're in September already. We already have cards flipping. We're going to just see where our energies are at, Divine Feminines. And we have two twos at the moment. We have the Two of Swords, a decision to make. And we have the Two of Pentacles, which is juggling your life. So there is some decision in your life. You're thinking long and hard about it. And it's causing a little bit of distortion in your field. So it's about juggling something in your life here. And in this card, it's involving two people. There's somebody that's watching and watching you work, I feel. There's somebody that's quite interested in you, in your work. And you're very engrossed in these two issues. There's someone that's here that's watching and that wants to help. We've got Ten of Swords. Maybe that you need to talk about your hurt and pain with somebody that's in your life. And that you're finding that you can't trust them. But I feel that this person is trustworthy. This person that wants to talk with you or be an ear for you. Because we have Ten of Swords here, which is a fantastic position to be in. Especially when you're making a decision. This person might have hurt you in the past. But there's a 10 when it comes to this scenario. So it's at an ending. It's at an ending, like this guy here in this card looks like he's falling down some kind of a tunnel, but there's a ray of light that he's looking up at. He's got a red cloak on, he's very passionate. Like this person that we're talking about that's very interested in you. Maybe it is the Divine Masculine, maybe it's a soulmate. Maybe it's just a friend, which is a soulmate. So there's a friend, because my fridge just went on there. I take whenever the electricals kind of make noise that I'm on point. So there's a friend here. There's someone that you've done the rounds with each other. You've worked with each other before. You need to get something off your chest, I feel, with that Two of Swords. There's a bit of push-pull in your mind about this Two of Pentacles, if that makes any sense. So I like to just continue shuffling and see what comes out. They want me to carry on talking. You're a bit after the wars, like that guy there, his trousers is torn. Maybe you're feeling a little bit exhausted, Divine Feminine. A little bit exhausted, just coming out of the wars from a scenario. Queen of Swords. Yeah, you've learned a lot. You've learned a lot being the Queen of Swords. Like, she's very powerful. She's the queen of no bullshit. She's very good at deciphering what's true and what's not. She's very, very intuitive. Very confident. She knows her truth. She knows what to say. She's got good discernment. Now, she can be outside of her natural surroundings and adapt very well. She's very, very good at sparking up conversation, and she's a very good listener, this Queen of Swords. So you've a lot to add to the world, Divine Feminine. Like you've come to an end of a cycle with thinking a certain way. And you've come out trumps, you've come out as the Queen. So that's what we want to achieve, is finishing off cycles of feeling, thinking, acting certain ways. And you're able to juggle your life a lot better. Yeah, like you're on this path of like really reflecting on your past, of gathering everything that you've learned, and making the best out of that collection of pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, making the best out of your harvest, out of what you've planted, out of what you've achieved. We have the Emperor in reverse. So maybe you've closed a door on somebody in your life. Someone that was very forceful. Someone that really didn't have your best interests at heart. Someone that was mean, maybe. Someone that you just had to cut out, being the Queen of Swords. And you're feeling very fruitful, very peaceful, very contained in your bubble. But you let people into that bubble. Queen of Chalices. Like you're feeling very heart activated. Divine Feminine. You hold your cup out for others. You can see this Queen of Chalices, like she's holding her chalice there. And she's very giving, very nurturing. Very motherly. You're approachable at the moment. And let people in, I would say. You're very soft in your approach. You know what to say and what not to say in the right moment. And you're able to reflect on conversations that you've just had. Tell me more about this Emperor in reverse that the Divine Feminine has closed the door on and feeling. Tell me more about this Emperor in reverse. Maybe you're not obsessing about this Emperor. Maybe he's not even coming into your mind. Maybe you're able to just get on with your day, being the Queen of Chalices, being the Queen of Swords, being able to cut out any negative thoughts, any negative people. I mean, maybe it's a boss, maybe it's someone of influence that was like really parading around in your life that you needed to just cut out of your thoughts. We don't necessarily have to close the door on people, but to just let them pass through your mind and just say hello as the thoughts come through. Give it a blessing. The Queen of Chalices and the Queen of Swords, like they're in position to give blessings even through your heart space, you know, into the field, into the energy field. It's very strong, Divine Feminine, having those two queens. I started to free up. Having two Queen cards come out in this reading. And I'm really drawn to that 7 of Pentacles. You're going through your gratitude list. Being able to go into little compartments in your mind and pick out the best outcome, the best way of feeling about any thoughts or memories that will come up in your mind. Can you tell us, please give us a card of a topic that you want to focus on, that we need to work on? Because it looks like we've come to the end of a cycle with the way that you used to think about your life and think about this Emperor in reverse. See the way the cards just jerked there when I said this Emperor in reverse. And the fridge just went again. So let's focus in on this Emperor, this really heavy energy that you needed to get rid of in your vessel, in yourself, in your spirit. I mean, it could symbolize an old version of the divine masculine, a narcissistic energy that was lingering around, and maybe just how you felt about men in general, that you can see that there's a shift in the collective, because you're very in touch, being the Queen of Swords, very in touch with that divine masculine out there, overall in general, seeing that they're softening, that they're not as aggressive maybe as you thought once upon a time, that they're very, very nurturing, they're very gentle, that they have all sides to them, like many multifaceted aspects of the divine masculine's energy. Tell us more about the divine masculine energy, because you really are in regalness. Hanged Man. So yeah, this man in your life is in Hanged Man position. So in perhaps scenarios that they wouldn't have looked at the way they had looked at before, that they're seeing life in a new way, seeing their life in a new way, seeing life in general in a new way. Very balanced, Six of Pentacles. So they're comfortable in this hanged upside down position. It's giving them great balance, great stability. Being fair in their judgment, not so harsh with judging. Being very fair and balanced. And giving people the benefit of the doubt. Giving people the benefit of the doubt. Like the Six of Pentacles in this card, this guy is holding a diamond up to his heart. So maybe Divine Feminine, he sees you as a diamond and is looking at you in a new light, in a softer way, in a magical way. That you're cherished. This is just what I'm getting from the cards now. This is how I see it right now. So he's down off his pedestal and he's in hangman position. So in a very humbled manner in his character. There's a softening of the heart. So there is a great shift in both the divine masculine and divine feminine energy. A great shift in the collective, a great shift in yourself. Let's just change these cards up. I love them. They're pink. Ooh, sticky. We need to give these a good old shuffle. But overall, I see that there is there is a decision, and I think you've made it. Seven of Pentacles again. Like you're really taking stock, divine feminine. You're really taking stock of your life and really looking at the divine sexes as in more of a balanced position, that there's more in similarity than what you thought. There's more similarities in the sexes than what you would have thought in the past. And you're okay, like this Knight of Pentacles, you're patient. You're feeling very calm and patient. And you're holding up your pentacle. You're looking at it for yourself. Like really proud of this pentacle. Really proud of the horse that you were able to purchase. Really grateful for this field that you've entered into. Really grateful for the wonderful clothes that you're wearing, proud of yourself. I think that you're really in a place of deep contemplation about life. There's an ease, whereas before it would have been quite traumatic maybe to look at life. There's a messenger here that's coming in, Page of Pentacles, or maybe you're the messenger, that you have something that you want to say to somebody, or you want to just say in general. Maybe you want to like start a YouTube channel or start a blog that you want to like diary, and express it, because there's a messenger here, and I'm feeling that you're the messenger, that you have something that you want to say, and you've got a lot of wisdom that you want to get out to the world, being the Page of Pentacles. So I'm feeling a great freedom and a release, and like that's how I'm feeling as well. So I'm not surprised that like this is how I'm reading the cards, because I know that we're so connected, that if I'm feeling this way, you're feeling this way. The cards are interpreting, or I'm interpreting the cards in the energy that I'm in also. So I hope that there's somebody out there that can relate and that is feeling this way. The High Priestess just flipped. Temperance. Yeah, a lot of tempering, a lot of balancing, a lot of ease. Being single, maybe you are single. Maybe you're dating. Just testing the playing field. Just seeing what's out there. Putting your all your skills into one pentacle. One idea that you want to openly express yourself, and you're ready to get out in the world. You've a lot of wisdom. That High Priestess there, she's got so much wisdom, so much she wants to say, and she wants to talk about the Eight of Swords, entrapment, like what it's like to feel trapped and to be able to express this to the world or to somebody in particular. I feel a great merging of meeting of minds with people and being able to talk about what's going on in the world and what's going on in your life, what's going on, how you feel about your divine masculine, whoever that, I mean, if you're like me, I've taken my focus off of somebody that I can't have, and in that place I don't really want him anymore. You know, I want to, and perhaps you're the same, be able to put your energy into people that you have in your life, to not send all your focus in on something that is unrealistic, that just isn't attainable. Maybe you're after coming down off that cloud, just like me, that you've come down off that cloud of illusion and hopes and, you know, just being up in the air, which that can trap us. That can trap us a lot, actually, because there's a lot of heartache and a lot of sadness that comes with putting all your hopes and dreams in on one person. It doesn't mean that we have to quit the twin flame journey, because this twin flame journey is about growing and expanding your consciousness and being able to discern what we want and what's good for us, what's healthy for us, what's of benefit for us. So we can go into very easily into that Eight of Swords, very, very easily. But we can also get out of it as High Priestess and with the tempering of the divine force and the divine team here to help us to connect in however many times a day that you need. Just keep on connecting in, keep on saying hello to the divine team, to God, to Goddess, to your angels, to the higher force. Be able to just say hello, you know, ask for assistance, ask for signs, ask for a way to to decipher what is real and what's not, what's good for me and what's not, who is good for me and who isn't. Why did the Eight of Swords come out there, please? I mean, because I know that like the head can just be so rapid in the files and the thoughts that come in. It can just, like, even with watching this, you can go in and out of vibrations so quickly. That is a very, very natural part of the ascension process. But it's just to be able to say hello to those thoughts and goodbye to thoughts that come in and out about people, places and things. So like I was saying, I haven't said goodbye to the twin flame journey at all, because the divine masculine energy, the person you're meant to be with or people you're meant to be with, will, that energy that you gave that one person can filter down into many. And it's with my advice, it's in my experience that you can really isolate yourself when you fall in on the one idea of the one person. And it's very limiting. Very, very limiting. And to mix with others, you know, to not lock yourself away and isolate unless, you know, I mean, obviously we go into hermit and we need to shut ourselves out from the world, but not to do that too much. To act on when you feel the need to reach out to another, and speak about whatever you need to speak about. If you need to do a clearing, if there's people in your life that don't want to hear about what you're feeling or what you're thinking, then they're the people that you should be cutting out of your life. If there's that Emperor in reverse, this very narcissistic behavior in people, in the masculine, yeah, that Seven of Swords, that real sneaky behavior, you know, ghosting or trolling, or, you know, that energy messages that you get that are from an alias, or all of that sneaking around behavior, to close the door on it. And I think that that's what you're doing, Divine Feminine. I think you're closing the door on accepting that kind of behavior. There's confirmation. No more. Enough is enough. This isn't what I want in my life. I don't want this Seven of Swords, sneaky, going around the houses, not being able to be honest, or not be able to listen and be present and be there for us. To be very selective about the people, Five of Wands, that we gather with, that we share our lives with. And to, you know, take stock of the people and the qualities that they have and the way that they have presented themselves to us. Are they available? Are they a good listener? Are they of standards for me? So I'll leave it at that, Divine Feminines. I hope that you got something from it. I don't know, I just made the decision to just keep shuffling and to interpret and relate, and my story to come out as well, because this is good for me. This is good therapy. This is good to be able to express myself and to be able to read the cards. And I know that I'm not alone out there. I know that when we speak to each other, that we're so connected, that even if one person got something from that reading and that we were able to connect for this moment and be able to rise your vibration until your next movement, until your next move in your own game, then it's worth it for doing this video. So thank you very much, Divine Feminines. Please subscribe, like and share. And until the next reading, take care. Ciao.